travelers, and welcome to a Bragworthy Adventures video. I'm your host Rose, and today we are talking about Colorado. So I recently did a trip to Denver to visit family, and the reason I'm saying Denver is because I actually only spent one day in the city. I think that's pretty typical. A lot of times we use these large city names and we're not actually in them. For instance, I say I grew up in Chicago, but I did not. I grew up near Chicago, but people don't really often know the little places. So I kind of wanted to open up the knowledge of those places near Denver that you might want to check out if you're visiting Denver area, if you want to go see the mountains, the beauty, the grandeur, the other cute little towns. I've got two examples of amazing day trips you can do, and I want to share them with you. We just went tubing down there and we are in Golden, so I put on a golden dress and we're gonna go walk in the main street of downtown Golden and see what it's like. It's a really cool place near Denver. It actually is a city where you're not allowed to smoke, so it's really clean and beautiful. The water was freezing. There's caves and like climbing nearby, so it has a lot of outdoor Denver fun, and we're gonna see what like the shops are like and see the big golden sign for downtown. And I thought I'd take you with me to see Golden, another spot to check out when you're heading to Denver. There we are, downtown Golden. That's my husband, that's his sister. We didn't spend as much time in the town as we did doing the amazing things it has to offer nearby or somewhat in the town. For instance, we went tubing there, and as you drive in you can see there are certain places where you can rent tubes if you don't have them. One of the people we were with had them, and so we just brought our tubes to get filled up somewhere. And it was so much fun. It was like a lazy river but with rapids. And probably much colder than you can find at your neighborhood friendly water park or whatever you want to call it. But it was so much fun because you have all these little bumpy rapids and you're in your tube and you're just going down, so you kind of walk up the river walk and then hop in the water and float on down. And I had an amazing time, and I would definitely recommend, if you're going to do a day trip, go to Golden and go tubing. Golden is a historic town. It's got a railroad museum. It's got Buffalo Bill's grave, which we actually went to right near Golden, is Lookout Point. And you just kind of drive your car up. This is on our way up to Lookout Point. You can see Golden. The Golden is that way. But then you can also see like beautiful evergreen forests. And this view is like killer. The Lookout Point on the very top. Michael apparently has been here in his youth.
I think they have a little cafe up there. I have a memory of, I can't remember if it was Rocky Mountain oysters or like a buffalo burger. I remember as a kid having that.
The buffalo burger sounds tastier.
It does. I don't know if I ate the Rocky Mountain oysters. I could try again. Ugh.
Here we go, guys. Look. That's Golden down there?
Yes.
So that is Golden down there. We are on Lookout Point. Look at those clouds.
The booties.
The booties. Booty, 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 booty rocking over here.
We have Denver, downtown Denver, which is under that cloud shadow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Downtown Denver. You can see like everything from up here. And it's gorgeous. If you're looking for more of a hike up a mountain, right near Golden too, we were able to go hike up into this cave. So that sign is how you know where it starts. It's right on the highway. And I will put in the description box like a little location, like latitude, longitude.
Climb every mountain. Look at what?
That is where the caving apparently starts. We just keep going deeper. I didn't even think this was a hole. And that's where we're going. That's where I thought we were going. But apparently that is the entrance of where we're supposed to go.
This is insane.
Okay, and you're good to stand up after this rock right here.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
You're good, Casey. There's plenty of room over here. Okay. Cave. Cave. Casey!
Casey's, like,
She
coming
emerged
out.
from the hole.
Oh, I just turned into
Wait, wait.
I'm reborn.
Earth goddess.
There you go. Look at Rose.
Go, Rose, go.
She accomplished the mission.
This picture is just
That's
literally
fierce.
like, look at it.
I'm really glad we had our brothers with us to take us through, because that one was a little scary for me at points. You're like climbing down and climbing up, but it was really cool experience to be out in nature, and I think that's what Colorado's all about. This was one I had my heart set on before we went, and I didn't think we'd have time for, and it was Rocky Mountain National Park. Now, technically, we wouldn't have had time for this if our original itinerary had gone through to the end. But there happened to be a hurricane headed straight for our home, so we had our flight canceled and then it was moved to another day. That gave us an extra day to go to Rocky Mountain National Park, and it was so much fun. It's definitely a little further. Golden's not too far from Denver, and Rocky Mountain National Park is more like an hour, hour and a half. But it is one of the most visited national parks, probably because of its grandeur and its majestic views. You've got lakes, you've got mountains, you've got waterfalls, you've got animals. I'll just let you watch what we were doing. We are in Rocky Mountain National Park. We're gonna go to 3 different lake trails. We're gonna see Calypso Falls. What's the other one?
First we're gonna see Copeland Falls,
First, we're gonna see Copeland Falls,
which is a tiny little waterfall.
a tiny little waterfall.
Then we're gonna see the Calypso Cascades,
Then we're gonna see the Calypso Cascade.
which, for those who don't know what the difference of falls and cascades, it's more just like,
For those who don't know, the difference between a falls and a cascade is...
you just gonna repeat. I'm your teleprompter, huh?
No, tell me what the difference is.
Cascades is more just like water running down. It's like the bottom of Bridal Veils Park, where it's like,
It's over the rocks. Cascades
fall-
is like
like-
on the rocks.
yeah,
and
it's like
falls
on
is,
the rocks.
over
Falls
the
is like
rocks.
down, you know?
Yeah. So
Cascades
they're
just
kind
kinda
of
come
different,
down.
but they're very similar.
And
then
then
number
we're-
3rd, what are we gonna see?
Ozil Falls?
Ozil Falls. So a
Which
falls,
is
a
a-
cascade, and a falls. And it'll be in total 5.7 miles walking there and back. Okay?
Okay.
It's nearly stationary.
Ah. Right, Copeland Falls.
Number 1. Look at it.
Copeland Falls. Upper or lower?
2. Which one do you want?
Well, no, it's just upper or lower. Well, lower you get to see it, like the
I
waterfalls.
think lower's like right there probably. Michael is all the way up there. There's the cascade. He's wearing the GoPro, so hopefully we can see his footage.
Hey, buddy.
Will you climb on my shoes? Oh, he's coming for you. No, Michael will bite you. He'll bite you.
Hi.
Oh my god, he thinks you have some.
I have food.
He's gonna bite you, bro.
Bro. Hi. Oh, I don't have any. I'm so sorry. It's on.
Yeah, it's like, this is like random Rockies part of the Rockies.
I should have took the camera off and pretended it was food, because then he would have came close to the camera and I could have got a close up.
Go back. Just do it.
No.
You could scratch it.
Well, you could scratch it. Probably wouldn't do anything though. Maybe. I don't know. Oh well. I still got really close though.
Oh yeah, you did.
So. Alrighty guys, hiked up top of Ozil Falls. Rose wasn't watching. She would kill me if she saw me rock climb that, even though it wasn't too bad. But yeah, here's the top. Just a little mountain stream up here until you come over here. Just a big dam looking kind of thing. Yeah, waterfall. Rose! She's all scared. She's like, no!
Yeah, very far away and in dangerous locations. Michael decided to climb up that. I don't think he knew I would look over there and see him going up straight rock. We also afterwards, we went to Estes city or town, the town of Estes nearby. And it was really cute. I got a caramel apple. We were able to eat dinner. We actually met up with one of the brothers there and it was a beautiful town. There are a lot of cool things to do and a lot of cool things to see. Let me know what you see in the comments below when you go to Denver or what you've seen. And as always, bye travelers.